I never thought that people could shut down until I saw it. I never thought it was real, right? It's got to be fiction that your brain would shut off. But I saw grown men, combat-hardened men, and I started with women as well, that they just stopped. They stopped moving. They just sat there and went comatose, just standing. And some of the individuals I knew personally, but I was able to match their tattoos with their torsos, with their other parts of their body. We were able to package them up properly and send them home to their families.
Thank you for coming in. Can you tell us who you are and a little bit about yourself?
Yeah, my name is Robert Clayton Hinchman. I'm originally I was born in a town called San Benito, Texas, on the very southern tip of Texas near Matamoros. I was accepted and attended the United States Military Academy at West Point. I started the summer of 2001. On a Tuesday morning, I saw the second airplane crash into the second tower. And I immediately knew our country was going to war, which is why I wanted to go to West Point and I wanted to serve in the United States Army.
Tell us a little bit about how you ended up in combat.
There's something we had, it was called Infantry Week. It was almost 2 weeks, but I loved being dirty. I loved being in the mud. I liked getting rained on. I liked sleeping in the cold. And when I got back from Infantry Week training, I called my dad and said, I'm going to be an airborne ranger. And I never thought about quitting ever again. I thought about fighting for my country. And then I was deployed to Iraq in August of 2007. And that's how I ended up in Iraq.
How did your deployment go?
We went after known Al-Qaeda operatives at that time. There was a lot of factional warfare as well, with different groups that were fighting for control. A 122 millimeter mortar has a 5 to 7 meter kill radius, and I'm the one that stepped on the device. I knew I was hurt bad. I couldn't move. I was in shock, and I knew my leg was gone. They kept lying to me. They told me I was good. They're good men. They told me I was good. I didn't want the Army to call my wife or my family. I wanted to call my family. So I sweet talked. I got the cell phone, and I called my wife, and I just said, hey, I'm okay, but I want you to know that I was wounded. I lost my leg. It was intense. It was great. It was fun. It just ended a little bit abruptly, and my military career was cut short sooner than I wish it had been.
Thank you for sharing all that. What was your life like once you returned home?
I always tried to maintain a jovial spirit through the whole process. I wasn't dead, right? So I fought very hard to learn how to walk again very quickly. It's a struggle. You go through all of the phases of depression and all the things that you go through. I went through all of them for several years. I went through that. It took time. You will be in pain. You have to accept that mentally. I was able to accept it mentally by working.
So starting your own firm, can you tell us a little bit about the challenges you had there?
The IED threat was intimate to me, obviously, right? And I had friends that were warfighters. I still have friends that are warfighters. We all have friends that are warfighters. It was a passion for me to solve problems in a better way. In 2012, I ended up starting my own small firm called USI, but we worked hard and we got lucky, and those two things are interconnected. Luck seems to find the people that work hard and power through with effort. And so after 4 years, we had around 50 employees, and I actually sold my small firm to Ignite. Losing my leg was probably the best thing that ever happened to me in my professional and personal life. Only a fool thinks they get to where they are in life by themselves. I've accomplished nothing by myself. My family wears my Purple Heart. They've been a part of the process the whole time. My friends do as well. I know that. But this is the most fun I've ever had in my life, and I completely found my purpose after I thought it was taken from me. Being the chairman and CEO of Ignite gives me a purpose that I didn't know existed in life. And I draw all of the energy, the camaraderie from the Igniters that are on the ground that serve with me every single day. All I ever wanted to do was stay in the fight. And at Ignite, we get to do that every single day while solving impossible problems. I'm Clayton Hinchman. Along with my teammates at Ignite, We are still in the fight.